Have you ever stopped to think if your goals are really yours, or if they're influenced by those around you? It's a fascinating concept, isn't it? Goal setting is something we all do, but have you ever considered how much it can be shaped by the people in your life? Family, friends, and even societal norms can play a huge role in directing our ambitions. Sometimes we find ourselves chasing dreams that aren't truly ours, but are instead an echo of someone else's expectations. We're often guided by those around us. I remember when I was younger, every time I mentioned a passion for art, someone would always counter with, "Oh, that's nice, but have you thought about a real job?" It's interesting how easily we absorb these opinions, shaping our goals without even realizing it. When I look back at the path I was on, I started to question how many of my aspirations were authentically mine versus those molded by others. Take a moment to think about the times you felt pressured to pursue something because it seemed like what was expected. A friend of mine shared that his parents wanted him to study engineering. Despite his dream of becoming a musician, he ended up studying something he wasn't passionate about, feeling trapped between his own desires and his family's expectations. I've seen similar stories where people switch careers later in life because they finally decided to break away from those external molds. Your pals thriving in a certain career or lifestyle, and there's also that pressure from friends. You know, when you suddenly feel that urge to chase the same path, it can make you doubt your own interests. It's easy to feel that if you're not doing what everyone else seems to love, then something's wrong with you. The stories are everywhere, each illustrating how the weight of others' expectations can influence our path. We all face challenges when trying to carve out our own dreams. Peer pressure can be relentless, and the fear of judgment can hold us back from fully expressing ourselves. How many times have you kept quiet about your real interests because they didn't align with what your friends thought was cool? The struggle between pursuing genuine passions and adhering to the expectations of others is something many of us experience. An eye-opening moment came when I realized that life is too short to live on someone else's terms. I remember finally taking a leap of faith to start a project I was passionate about, regardless of what others thought. The joy that came from pursuing my true interest was liberating. The differences between goals set by ourselves versus those imposed by society became crystal clear. It all boiled down to what brings genuine happiness. Defining your goals is crucial. We all have unique paths, and it's essential to take a step back and assess if your goals truly resonate with who you are. Reflecting on your motivations is key in this journey. Genuine fulfillment comes from pursuing what sets your soul on fire, not what fits a societal mold. As I wrap this up, it's vital to remember that your goals should resonate with your true self, not just reflect the expectations of others. Take the time to discover what you really want, and don't be afraid to chase that vision fiercely. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you ever felt pressure from others when setting your goals? Let me know in the comments below. Also, check out my next video on self-improvement and how to start setting those personal goals that truly matter to you.